These two teams have met the last 3 seasons in the playoffs, and picked off by Reggie Miller. 2-on-2 break. Jackson takes it all the way.
In the first game of the Eastern Conference semifinals, the New York Knicks welcomed the Pacers to Madison Square Garden. Both teams had breezed through their first-round opponents and were aiming for a shot at the NBA Finals, just as the Knicks had achieved the year before.
Talking to him, he said, "I promise I will be back." Oakley, there's the entry pass. And jams in Ewing's face.
The 2 series that we played in the past, we didn't think we could beat them. Now we know we can beat them.
New York ousted Indiana from the playoffs in both 1994 and 1993, intensifying their rivalry. With Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls temporarily out of the picture as he pursued a baseball career, the Eastern Conference was up for grabs.
Jackson in a hurry, all the way to lay it in. Miss as Smits pulls his way in. Ewing finally gets a basket.
The tone for this series was established in Game 1, a closely contested match where Rik Smits showcased an outstanding performance for the Pacers. He concluded the game with a game-high 34 points, while the Knicks employed a well-rounded offensive strategy.
I think our players respond a little bit better to an environment that has an edge.
Dale Davis has no chance, nor Antonio Davis, because they're worried about Starks making layups. Dump it in, Dale Davis standing and watching.
New York's defensive prowess and balanced gameplay had pushed them to a 6-point lead in the final moments. With the scoreboard showing 105-99 and less than 20 seconds remaining, the Pacers had possession, and they had Reggie Miller. The outcome of the game was still very much up in the air.
Jackson with the teardropper in the lane.
Miller fouled.
Reggie Miller is going to have to do more of that.
With 18.7 seconds left on the clock, Indiana inbound the ball, facing difficulty in getting it into play. Eventually, Miller managed to break free on the left wing. Receiving the pass, he swiftly turned and fired off a 3-pointer.
Miller's going to make, after he sets the screen, he steps behind, makes the first jumper.
As the Knicks attempted to inbound the ball following Miller's successful shot, a collision occurred between Miller and Knicks guard Greg Anthony, causing Anthony to fall to the court. Anthony Mason, who was preparing to inbound the ball, had already leaned forward in anticipation, but with Anthony down, he had no viable options and passed it to Miller instead.
And it's 105-102. And a steal. Miller retreats to the 3-point line and hits again.
The Knicks had essentially squandered their lead, yet they found themselves in a tied game situation at home with possession of the ball. However, before they could even execute a play, the Pacers committed an off-ball foul on John Starks, resulting in the New York guard being sent to the foul line with no time elapsing. Starks missed both free throws. The second one fell short, and players from both teams fought for the rebound. Eventually, Patrick Ewing got the ball near the basket. The shot bounced off the back of the rim. Indiana grabbed the rebound, with Miller securing it as usual. Mason fouled Miller with 7.5 seconds left as he attempted to snatch the ball. Unlike Starks, Miller made both free throws. Suddenly, the Pacers, who had seemed defeated moments ago, were now ahead 107-105 with 7.5 seconds remaining. Miller, the iconic player for the team, had scored 8 points in just 8.9 seconds to turn the tide.
One of the most remarkable comebacks in all of basketball.